General Hospital spoilers next 2 weeks. Sonny and Michael defeat Drew. Willow's huge request. The next 2 weeks in General Hospital promise to be nothing short of explosive. Families will shatter, unexpected alliances will form, and betrayals will cut deeper than ever before. The battle lines in Port Charles are shifting, and the most dangerous threats are no longer lurking in the shadows. They're sitting at the family dinner table. The latest spoilers reveal that Sonny Corinthos and Michael Corinthos will finally find themselves on the same side again, united against Drew Kane in a battle that could destroy everything Drew thought he had built. Meanwhile, Willow Corinthos will face a heartbreaking crossroads, making a request so huge it could tear apart her marriage and change the fate of her family forever. We'll explore all the creative angles, behind-the-scenes hints, and potential twists that might shake up Port Charles in the next 2 weeks. Drew Kane has spent months trying to prove that he is not just Jason Morgan's twin, or a mere shadow in the Corinthos family legacy. But his attempts at power have come with a heavy cost. His arrogance, quick temper, and determination to control Willow and Scout's future have alienated him from nearly everyone. In the next 2 weeks, Drew's downfall accelerates. His vendetta against Sonny escalates after another failed attempt to wrestle control of Yelku. He's certain that Michael will side with him, especially since Michael once swore he'd never forgive Sonny. But Drew underestimates the one thing Sonny has always been able to do: pull Michael back into his orbit when family is truly on the line. Drew's paranoia deepens as he watches Michael slowly gravitate towards Sonny again. Spoiler suggests that Drew will lash out, accusing both Sonny and Michael of plotting against him. This triggers a dangerous spiral, one that may lead him to make a mistake he can't undo. Fans have been begging for a genuine Sonny/Michael reconciliation, and it looks like we're finally getting it. The next 2 weeks will see father and son not only putting their differences aside, but also joining forces against Drew. Michael has been torn between his loyalty to Willow, who continues to push for peace, and his buried resentment towards Sonny. But Drew's increasingly reckless behavior, including the way he manipulates Willow and Scout, forces Michael to reconsider. A pivotal moment comes when Sonny saves Michael from a potential financial disaster Drew set in motion. Michael realizes that Drew's partnership was never about family, it was about control. Spoilers tease that Michael will privately admit to Sonny that Drew can no longer be trusted. This marks the beginning of a powerful alliance that could reshape the Corinthos dynasty. As Sonny and Michael begin to reconcile, Nina Reeves finds herself unsettled. She fought tooth and nail to wedge herself into Sonny's world, and now she sees her place threatened. The irony is bitter. After everything Nina sacrificed, including her relationship with Willow, Michael is closer to Sonny again, while she is still on the outside. The next 2 weeks will show Nina grappling with jealousy, especially when she overhears Sonny talking warmly about Michael in a way he hasn't in years. Nina may even consider a desperate move to ensure she doesn't lose Sonny's attention completely. While Sonny and Michael strategize against Drew, Willow faces a personal crisis that shakes her to the core. Despite her recovery from leukemia, she is still living with the shadow of her illness and the fragility of time. The spoilers hint that Willow will make a huge request, one that could shock both Michael and Sonny. Creative speculation points to several possibilities. Willow wants peace with Nina. Willow might finally ask Michael to allow her to reconnect with Nina. After so much pain and estrangement, Willow may realize she doesn't want to waste whatever time she is left holding grudges. This request could put Michael in an impossible position, choosing between respecting his wife's wishes and protecting her from further heartbreak. Willow asks for Scout's custody to change. Another possibility is that Willow intervenes in Drew's fight with Scout. If Willow requests that Sonny and Michael help protect Scout from Drew's instability, this could be the push that cements Sonny and Michael's alliance against Drew. Willow wants to leave Port Charles. In the most shocking scenario, Willow may request to leave Port Charles altogether, taking Michael and their children away from the endless cycle of mob wars and betrayals. This would force Michael to choose between the life he built with his father and the peace Willow craves. Whatever the request turns out to be, spoilers indicate it will change the direction of the Corinthos family story for months to come. The crescendo of these 2 weeks will be the downfall of Drew Kane at the hands of Sonny and Michael. But defeat doesn't necessarily mean death. It could mean a public humiliation, a corporate collapse, or even an arrest. Sonny knows how to play the long game, and Michael has the financial smarts to dismantle Drew's plans piece by piece. Together, they are unstoppable. By the end of the second week, spoilers suggest Drew will be backed into a corner with nowhere left to turn. Will he lash out violently? Will he try to use Scout as leverage? Or will Drew finally admit defeat and leave town in disgrace? The crescendo of these 2 weeks will be the downfall of Drew Kane at the hands of Sonny and Michael. But defeat doesn't necessarily mean death. It could mean a public humiliation, a corporate collapse, or even an arrest. Sonny knows how to play the long game, and Michael has the financial smarts to dismantle Drew's plans piece by piece. Together, they are unstoppable. By the end of the second week, spoilers suggest Drew will be backed into a corner with nowhere left to turn. Will he lash out violently? Will he try to use Scout as leverage? Or will Drew finally admit defeat and leave town in disgrace? While the Corinthos Drew, Willow's saga dominates the canvas, other threads will intertwine to raise the stakes. Carly Spencer. Carly may find herself caught between her loyalty to Drew and her instinct to protect Michael. Her relationship with Drew could suffer a devastating blow if she chooses Michael and Sonny over him. Jason Morgan. If Jason is drawn back into the story, his loyalty will naturally lean towards Sonny and Michael. This would be the ultimate betrayal for Drew, solidifying his sense of being second best. Ava Jerome. Ava may take advantage of Drew's downfall to protect her own interests, possibly aligning herself with Sonny once again. The importance of the next 2 weeks lies not just in the downfall of Drew, but in the rebirth of the Corinthos family. For years, Sonny and Michael have been fractured, their relationship poisoned by betrayal, lies, and outside manipulation. By uniting against Drew, Sonny and Michael reclaim what has always been the heart of General Hospital: family loyalty. It's a reminder that no matter how much they fight, the Corinthos bond runs deeper than revenge or pride. At the same time, Willow's huge request serves as the emotional anchor of the story. Her character has always represented hope and healing in the midst of chaos. Whether her request leads to reconciliation with Nina, protection for Scout, or a move away from Port Charles, it will force every Corinthos family member to confront what truly matters. Given GH's history, we can expect some shocking curveballs. Drew may not go down quietly. What if he kidnaps Scout in a last-ditch effort to keep control? Willow's huge request may be tied to her health. What if her cancer has returned, and she asks Michael to put peace before war? Carly's loyalties could surprise us all. Will she betray Drew to protect Michael, or will she stand by him and go against her own son? Jason's reappearance could flip the entire story upside down, with Drew forced to face the brother he both loves and resents. Over the next 2 weeks on General Hospital, fans should brace themselves for a gripping combination of emotional heartbreak and ruthless power plays. Sonny and Michael will finally reunite, finding strength in their bond as father and son. Drew Kane's empire will crumble, and his rage may push him to dangerous extremes. Willow's huge request will shake her marriage and redefine her family's future. This isn't just another power struggle in Port Charles. It's the beginning of a new chapter in the Corinthos legacy, one that will have ripple effects across every corner of the canvas.